Well, in New York too, you can't. I'm assuming it's so left you can't carry a gun, right?
It varies a little bit across the state. So you
Mhm.
have kind of the New York City center and then the area around the city, and then you have upstate New York, which is
Mhm.
more rural, and the gun laws vary in all those different places.
Mhm.
Within New York City, it's all but impossible to get a concealed carry permit.
Mhm.
And if you get one in some other part of the state, it's not valid in New York City.
So, what if someone's getting attacked in New York and they shoot them with a gun that they're not allowed to carry? What happens?
That actually happened. So in the I want to say the 1980s, there
Mhm.
was a guy riding on a subway. His name was Bernie Getz.
Mhm.
He'd been previously mugged on the subway. He'd gone and he'd applied for a New York City concealed carry permit, which technically exists but is impossible to get, and they refused to give him one. He went out and got a revolver anyway. So he was carrying a revolver unlawfully in New York, and sure enough, he gets attacked on the subway again by four young men with sharpened screwdrivers, threatening him with weapons. He pulls out his revolver, he shoots him,
Mhm.
and then he flees. He actually runs off to Connecticut, doesn't report the shooting, but of course it's in all the media, right? A subway vigilante shot these four young black men on the subway. There's a manhunt out for him. Uh, he turns himself in and he's prosecuted. He's prosecuted for the shooting, the use of force crime, the shooting these four people, and he's prosecuted for the gun crime. Well, when the jury comes back with a verdict, they acquitted him of all the use of force crimes. So the shooting itself was lawful, lawful self defense. And they convicted him of the gun crime because it was, in fact, unlawful for him to have the gun. So, in that kind of situation, we end up dealing with the use of force stuff, the self defense claims on the one hand, and the gun law stuff on the other hand. And he was cleared for the shooting and convicted of the gun.
So, did he go to
He
jail?
went to jail.
For how long?
I think it was a few months, and then I
Okay.
think he was sentenced maybe to 8 months, and he did 4, and then he was
Mhm.
released.
But in that case, I mean, that would be worth it because, I mean, 8 months versus
Maybe being dead. Again,
yeah.
I don't tell people what to do, so I'm not telling anyone to carry a gun unlawfully. Um, if you kind of do the math and decide, well, would I take a gun conviction over being dead? I don't know. People have to make their own choices.
I never thought about it like
They
that.
might move to a place where it's lawful to carry a gun. I mean,
Mhm.
there's like 45 states that make it routinely possible to carry a gun
Mhm.
lawfully for personal protection. I know
Mhm.
because I carry guns in all of them.
Mhm.